are telling them that we named this stadium after their founding father, and we must show them.
So, aye, aye.
Uganda praise, oh yeah. Uganda praise, oh yeah. Aye, aye. Uganda praise, oh yeah. Uganda praise, oh yeah. Aye, aye. Uganda praise, oh yeah. Uganda praise, oh yeah.
Yes, that is the vibe here at Mandela National Stadium, where the fans are eagerly waiting. They are very, very excited. They cannot wait for Uganda against South Africa in the last game of Group C, and they really think Uganda will make it to the knockout stages. With me, I'm with beautiful ladies here, and I want to know why they are here and what they think of Uganda against South Africa. Left to right, left to right, left. How are you?
I'm fine, how are you, madam?
Your name and where you're coming from? You are live at UBC TV.
My name is Kamonja Praise from Banda, the place of the vibe. I'm here to support my team, Uganda, my Ugandan.
Can Uganda make it against South Africa?
Of course I know it is a sure win for Uganda because we've been winning 2 games. I know this one also, we are going to win it.
So have you watched all those matches?
Yes.
What have you seen so far that is eye-catching to your eyes?
Uganda is a promising team. I know even we are going higher and higher.
You can see the vibe. She's the vibe queen from Banda. How are you?
Hello, how are you?
Your name?
I'm Fortunate.
Fortunate. Why are you here, Fortunate?
I'm here to watch that team, my team Uganda, winning South Africa.
Any player that you know you are like, that one will make it for us.
Okello.
Okello.
Yeah, we'll make it.
Okello will make it.
We'll make it, and we are here to win tonight. It's a sure win.
A sure win.
I want to thank the president because we've met new friends here.
Okay.
So we've made unity with other people we don't know from different areas. Thank you, His Excellency, for this opportunity.
And so thank you to UBC because we have been at least showing people what is happening at Mandela National Stadium.
Yeah, we love UBC because it always updates on everything, nice things happening like right now. Thank you so much.
Okay, that is Fortunate. She's very, very comfortable that Uganda will make it against South Africa. How are you, madam?
I'm good, and you?
But now you're brown like me.
Yeah.
You're here to support the Uganda CRANES.
Yeah, I'm here to support my team, Uganda CRANES.
Have you faced any challenges so far when you're coming to Mandela National Stadium?
This is my first time to come here.
What has inspired you to come on this game, the last one in the group actually?
Okay, I've been wanting to come, but tickets, you find that tickets are done, they are sold out.
So you have been ending up watching the games live on UBC TV?
Yes.
Yes, today you're like, you have made it.
Luckiest actually.
So can Uganda make it against South Africa?
Me, I'm sure. We will make it.
You shall make it.
We're going to win. 2-0.
That is a correct score. Uganda will score 2 goals to nil against South Africa. We are still live here at Mandela National Stadium, Nambole, and we are interacting with so many fans that have turned up to support Uganda, to support the Chani tournament live in Kampala. Remember, this is the last game of Group C, South Africa against Uganda. How are you, Sebo?
I'm fine, how are you?
But I don't see the vibe.
Yeah, I'm feeling the vibe.
You're feeling it?
Yes, I've just come.
Deep inside?
Yeah.
It has not yet, shown it yet.
Yeah.
What is your name?
I'm Lukawe Nahim.
Sorry?
Lukawe Nahim.
Ahim.
Nahim Lukawe.
Oh, okay. Where have you come from?
I come from Burger there.
Just near here. Yeah. So, what do you think of Uganda against South Africa?
So, Uganda is a good team. Yeah, but I think the game will end 1-0 in the favor of Uganda.
Uganda winning?
Yeah, 1-0.
Have you watched all the other matches?
Yeah, but I've been to school, but they have been winning.
They have been winning?
I've been seeing the games at school.
Okay, yeah. Live at UBC?
Yeah, live at UBC.
Wow. Thank you so much for watching UBC. This is UBC Chani 2024, and we are live here at Mandela National Stadium, Nambole, where Uganda is taking on South Africa. With me, Resting Batide Namugema and Doreen Malaika, we are interacting with so many fans that have come here to support the Uganda CRANES. Audio testable. Tukwaniriza ku UBC.
Nange sasa okusanga
omupiira gugenda gutyo gwa Uganda.
Nsubira Uganda agenda kubita golo 1-0.
Uganda ekuba goal emu ku 0.
Golo ya Judith Mugabe.
Bannange at what then anytime goal scorer.
Abasiba ne beti zonna ene scorer agenda kuba Judith Mugabe.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ngabo tubagambye, we are interacting with our fans. Waliwo twabagambye guno mpira abaana abakulu abakyala abaami bonna bawagira empaka eza CHAN. Beautiful. Oli otya? Oli otya?
I'm fine.
You're fine. You speak to the people live at on UBC. Are you good?
Yes.
You've come to do what? To support?
Yes.
To support Uganda Cranes?
Yes.
Do you think Uganda Cranes is winning?
Yes.
It is winning.
Yes.
What is your name?
My name is Ramona.
From where? Where do you go to school?
I go to school to God's Angels Education Center.
God's Angels Education Center. You see good mpira gwafefena. Everyone is welcome here at Mandela National Stadium, and you can see even the young ones have turned up here to support Uganda Cranes. Lwaki tetwogera ko ne mama? Abato nabo webali. Abantu bangi bagala kwogera kwa ne UBC. Oli otya?
Bulungi.
Gwani? Rama.
Amis.
Obeera wa?
Beera bweyogere.
Ozze kukola ki?
Zakula mpira.
Uganda. Uganda egenda kuwangula. Osomera wa?
Somera ku ssomero lya Hidden Treasure.
Webale kujja kuwagira mupiira. That is a very, very good idea, and of course I like it when parents come with their kids to support the Uganda Cranes, to support the national team, because we are sure that the next time we shall have fans here watching the Uganda Cranes and still supporting the Uganda Cranes. Still live here at Mandela National Stadium, Nambole. Uganda is taking on South Africa in the last game of Group C. How are you, Sebo?
Ndi bulungi mama.
Jebaleko ovuddewa.
Kale nyabo nvudde Kyaggwe.
Otyo?
Ndi munnakyagwe ate ndi mwogezi wa Uganda.
Wani?
Erinnya nze Kisaka Rogers. Eddoboozi obubendobendo w'Ekyaggwe. Ne tusaba Katonda era tukubiriza Bannayuganda mwenna mwe bali kuwagira ttiimu yammwe.
Emipiira gwakalaba emeka okuva we gyatandika wadde Nambole?
Emipiira naakalaba guno gwakusatu.
Otyo?
Era omupiira guno ogwokusatu gutuwadde mulaalo. Omupiira ogwasooka bagana ne batukuba ggoolo 3 ne tubanga abawotose. Ne twebaza Katonda nti abaana baffe bategeera obuzibu bwe bwava ne bakola bukubirire ku mulundi guno missoni twagala kikopo.
Kaakati Uganda esamba South Africa. South Africa kyazise gwangeri ya Uganda. Uganda yeetaaga waakiri akabonero kafuna eyitawo.
Kati gwogambe tulabika twetaaga kabonero ffe ekituleese kuwangula. Twagala kuwangula era tukubiriza Bannayuganda mwenna abazze n'emba abalina enduulu mukube nnyo enduulu muwagire eggwanga lyammwe. Kuba okubeerawo kwa Bannayuganda ye mulalo y'abazannyi.
Olina obuzibu bwonna bw'osanze emipiira egyo gy'ozze ng'olaba?
Sirina buzibu bwensanze, obuzibu bwe nasanga na busoba ku mupiira ogwasooka nga batukubye 3 ezo.
Lwali lwakukuba bukubi mupiira.
N'ennyinyogoga naye abaana batulaze nti ddala ensi bali ku mutima ate twebaza ne gavumenti. Bino byesuubiza saagala esuubiza bisuubiza yasuubiza abaana ssente nazo zituuke. Kwe mu kiseera kino bannabyabufuzi abaliwo tebaleeta bbugumu lwakuba nti bagenda mu byabufuzi. Bwagire omupiira bwagire ensi yaabwe nga kiva ku ntobo ya mutima gwabwe.
Okay, we really thank the government, because if it wasn't the government we wouldn't be seeing this CHAN tournament for the very first time live here in Uganda, Kampala. And how are you, Sebo?
How are you, madam?
Your name?
I'm Musi Francis from Kyaggwe. Yeah.
So you're here to support the Uganda Cranes?
That is true.
Do you think Uganda will make it past South Africa?
We are going to make it today.
And qualify to the knockout stages for the very first time?
We are going to win today, and then we got the qualifier.
Where do you get that confidence now?
Even you see, our last match, we have played very good. But the problem is for Serunjoji only. But today we are going, I think that the coach is going to give me another player like Nkondi, just 8. Elvis Nkondi.
Yes.
Now what do you think? Today we are going to win.
Okay. Thank you so much for speaking to us here live at UBC. UBC CHAN 2024. Like I said, I'm here with Doreen Malaika, and we are still interacting with the fans here that have turned up to support the Uganda Cranes. Uganda is taking on South Africa.
All right, actually we are still having Katsavuka. But I told you, everyone is so excited. Everyone will ask, who is your best player? Alan Okello. Ivanahimishwe Bihogo. That is what is happening right now. Actually, I have another fan. He's going to tell us his prediction and what is he expecting in this game tonight. Hello, boys.
Ogamba mutya mjebaleko UBC.
Kale boss na jebaleko.
Kale nyawo.
Piro gwalero.
Ngusubiramu bintu bingi bakubanga ne timu gye tugenda ozanyako etusengako katono. Nakyo tusubiramu tugenda gikulembera half time second half ejenge gunoonya. Tutukwagala twagalamu kabonero kyokka.
Kakati gwo mpira gunene banga guno gwa chani. Guno mpira gwo gwakumeka ng'ojje Nambole ng'ogulaba.
Guno gwa kutaano n'okulokutono gwaliyo nga Uganda tazanya twajja. Abana Uganda tubawagizi ba mupiira. Yes sir.
Okay.
Nekirala tusaba government etongeko ku sente kubana bazanyire waka.
Kakati mukama waffe tukweyanza nnyo tweyanze omupiira ogwaliro gwe nga gwe tuweeyo prediction yo otugambe gugwa gutya.
Guno omupiira gugwa emu.
Okay, that is a fun for you tonight. Actually, we are still having fun around. Everyone is so excited. Everyone is so excited to watch Ugandan Cranes playing at home. Actually, today we are hosting South Africa and Uganda Cranes. So everyone is saying every prediction Uganda is winning. If not win, we are doing draw. We are making draw tonight. Don't just do one thing. Watch UBC TV because all rights are reserved on UBC TV. Thank you for watching. Thank you for always being with us. And we are still going around on different fronts to tell us what is going on. Hello, boss.
Hello.
What did you expect in today's game?
I'm expecting 2-0.
Where do you come from?
I'm coming from Nansana, Wakiso.
What is your best experience?
My best experience, everything's Greece. Yeah.
So what do you expect tonight?
Very, very funny, being very funny, being very positive. I have everything to say.
Your best player, tell us.
My best player is Anio Kello.
So what do you expect from him tonight?
3 goals.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Okay, boss. Actually, I have very many fans here. They want to watch Uganda Cranes. They don't want to be told that Uganda Cranes did this and this. They are experiencing. They are like recording history tonight. We are together and we are seeing this history going around. Okay, boss, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you for coming.
I came here to witness Alan Okello mostly.
Wow. Everyone is saying about Alan Okello. Who other player do you think can do better?
Can do better, eh? And in Pande.
Wow. So you're here to realize.
I came here to witness Uganda qualifying to the quarterfinals. Then quarterfinals, we watch our game here.
Wow.
On Saturday.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. We are so having very many fans tonight, and another alongside proud supporter. Wow.
Number 1 supporter, I'm called Happy Mosquito alongside them touch by International Uganda.
Support Uganda now, low.
One time. That's an happy moment. 2-0 Uganda. 2-0.
2-1. Now who is scoring those 2 goals?
Uganda 2, then South Africa 1.
Alan Okello. A penalty plus a free kick. Alan Okello.
What do you love about Alan Okello?
Alan Okello is so flexible and he's Alangi like me. He's Alangi.
Wow.
I'm called your team and it's Okello. You understand? So we love Alan Okello.
The fans are so excited. Actually, we told you very many things are happening tonight. We are here at Nambole. We are recording history together. No one is going to tell you. Just switch on UBC TV. You watch everything live. And I'm handing... There are very many fans here, and they are so excited to watch Ugandan football. And they are still coming in. Tickets, we told you they're already done on the market. Tickets are already done on the market. We are having very many fans here, and let's hand over to my colleague and to talk about.
You know what is interesting, Malaika, is the fact that ladies have turned up in big numbers to support the Uganda Cranes. That is very, very interesting. Eh? How are you, ladies?
Oh, we are good.
What's your name?
My name is Brenda.
Brenda, why are you here?
Oh, I've come to support Uganda.
Which?
Fine.
Great fan?
Yeah.
How many games have you watched so far?
2 games.
You're a great fan of Okello?
Yeah.
Not the national team?
No, not really.
Only Okello?
Yeah.
So what do you think? Is Uganda winning?
I think Uganda is winning.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
The mere fact that I'm here, it has to win.
So Uganda's luck moves with her. The fact that watch the Uganda Cranes. They are very, very, very excited. And you can see they can...
UBC number 1. Hey guys. UBC number 1. UBC number 1.
How are you? How are you?
I'm fine.
Your name?
I'm Zaga.
Zaga, where vibe Zaga?
I'm a leader.
Where did that win a vibe?
I'm a leader. Yeah.
So why are you here?
We are here to beat South Africa. Goodbye, South Africa.
But I cannot imagine. They are all saying goodbye to South Africa.
Yes. UBC number 1. UBC.
Thank you for watching UBC Channel 2024. You can see the vibe. The fans are very, very excited. One.
Bampita Moti.
Moti.
Di pride yokuba omugisi. Di musajja mugisi.
Oli wana kwagira Uganda.
Mbagira muna Uganda. Muna Uganda.
Kalaba emipiira emekeja Uganda.
Okuva we gyatandika ndi waneeno. Okuva we gyatandika ndi okulaba Uganda. Namwe okuva we bagigulawo nze ndi wano.
Kiki ebisinza okunyumira sopa?
Uganda kubanga buli gwekwatako emukuba. Mukyani ne bageza ne bateekamu Spain tugikuba.
Algeria bwe yabakwata esatu bwawulira otya nga Algeria ebakwata.
Yes, kyali kinkuddemu awo obubi naye kyajja nga kirina okubaawo naye nga tulina omukuba.
Nigeria gwe baleeta yali komedi nga balina mutuweereza wano.
By the way, Alan Okello mumumanyi abimala
abagamba ikyabino Alan Okello kyabiru.
The vibe is very high here at Mandela National Stadium, Nambole. People cannot wait to watch the Uganda Cranes. They are here to support the Uganda Cranes against South Africa. Ajati, how are you?
I'm good, dear. How are you?
What's your name?
By names of Mariam Shan.
Maria, have you been coming here to support the Uganda Cranes?
Of course.
All the matches?
Twice, yes.
So, what do you think of this game against South Africa?
It's a win, my dear.
A win?
A win.
You are very sure?
I'm very sure.
Wow. Thank you so much, Ajat, for speaking to us live at UBC TV, UBC Channel 2024, live here at Mandela National Stadium, Nambole. Nabagambye abaana abakulu abakadde bonna bazza okwagira Uganda. How are you, beautiful?
I'm fine.
What is your name?
Nikita Precious.
You're precious. I can see. Have you come with mom, dad?
My friend.
You've come with your friend to support Uganda. So do you think Uganda is winning?
We have to beat South Africa until feeling bad.
She has said we have to beat South Africa until it's feeling bad. Ndowooza kyo kye bagamba mpaka kuwulira bubi. Wow. I am enjoying what I'm seeing at Mandela National Stadium. The fans are very, very, very excited. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
What is your name?
I'm called Victoria.
What is all that vibe for?
The vibe is because I know Uganda Cranes are gonna win.
Wow, it is so interesting to see ladies very, very excited about Uganda taking on South Africa in the last game of Group C Chani tournament live here in Kampala, Nambole at Mandela National Stadium. Guno mupiira tegwataliza buli muntu abantu bangi nnyo ly'otyasibo.
Ndi bulungi.
Wani taata.
Omulangira Musanje Muhammad Musaayi gwaviira Jogo Saalongo.
Bannange ye mwabaviira.
Be bafe abaviira.
Ye mwabatuuleetera abaana ku national team.
Be bafe ttiimu ey'ebyafaayo e Uganda. Saalongo. Nannyiniyo pulezidenti waayo omu ku bagagga abasinga mu Uganda.
Kati omupiira gugenda kutya Uganda South Africa.
Uganda weeri buli agiwulirako bweri atya akuba nduulu era buli mumwali abali Kenya bagamba temweta Uganda abali Tanzania tetwagala Uganda naye ffe tugenda bakuba paka nga tututte ekikopo
emipiira gyonna ogirabye
sinna misinga mupiira nagumu ate tuba tugenda Nairobi ngenda kebe Tanzania ngenda wonna wendize ku mupiira
sambi ki gwosinga okulaba
omusambi bamuyita mpande
okuba wavira
byakola obiraba
abavira mweyagala
no gwe yasooka osamba twagoba ogwaddako nakola assist kati olwo lwaki oyogala mpanaani
bannange abawagisi ba vira bo bali very very excited olwokuba vira eryawo erina abasambiko national team, the likes of Regan Impande, the likes of Patrick Jonah Kakande, all those players are coming from SC Vira, the likes of Arnold Odongo and the Sports Club Vira fans. They are very, very, very excited. Live with me here, like I said, we are still interacting with so many fans that have come to support the Uganda Cranes. I can see the fact that, oh, Uganda.
We are meaning business.
Business.
We need to qualify.
How are you?
Now.
We are fine, madam.
You are live at UBC TV.
I'm Tumwesige Alan. I've come to watch Uganda Cranes taking on South Africa.
And what do you think of that game?
I think it will be 3-0 in favor of Uganda.
In favor of Uganda?
Yeah.
Uganda is qualifying?
Yeah, Alan Okel is scoring and we are topping the group.
Hey, so have you been watching all the matches so far?
Yeah, for sure. I've been watching all the matches, apart from the first one. But this one, we must make it. No chances, no missing, no what.
I can see the vibe. How are you, sir?
Thank you, madam. Good, how are you?
I'm good. What is your name?
I'm called Tasi Agaba.
Tasi Agaba, I can see you holding the Bendela. What is it all about?
I represent my motherland.
Your motherland?
Thank you.
And do you think Uganda is making it tonight?
I want a draw because I want to travel to Kenya. If we end in for the second position, because we're going to Kenya.
You see, he only wants a draw from that game. Like I said, I'm here with Doreen Malaika, and we are bringing you the vibes, the excitement, the bands, what they think about Uganda taking on South Africa.
Hey, tonight, my prediction is I'm a Ugandan, and I secured my future. So I'm telling you, Uganda tonight, we have to get those 3 points.
My prediction is Uganda is qualifying to the knockout stages for the very, very first time. And we can tell you that you have been getting all these matches, and even tonight, you are sure that you're getting this match. South Africa against Uganda live here at UBC TV, UBC Channel 2024.
The right holder.
Yes.
And when you look at this, don't take it for granted. When you look at this, the what? Media rights holder. So, switch on UBC. Do not move away. Do not go away. We are bringing you live everything tonight.
Yes. What wagamba banange munde kamunde kai abawagisi banji nyo, they all want to speak to UBC TV and they want to tell us what they feel about the game South Africa. Kachika akatalekeka.
Uganda Cranes must break the chains tonight. Yes.
And qualify.
We are qualifying.
What is your name? Why are you so
Tyson Tumwesige Gagamel.
Tyson Gagamel is very sure that Uganda is making to the knockout stages. And we want to thank you all our viewers. Thank you for watching UBC TV. We are very ready to bring you each and everything that is happening here at Mandela at National Stadium Nambole, where South Africa is going to take on Uganda in the last game of Group C Journey Tournament. Malaika.
And actually, there are very many things I've experienced tonight. People are so excited to see Alan Okello when he's playing. Everyone is so excited. They came to see Bihogo, Ivan Ahimbisiwe, Alan Okello. They are so excited. And my prayer is, Alan Okello, do not disappoint the Ugandans, because all their hope are in you.
Okay, let him have the last word, because I can see he's like, I also want to say something on UBC. How are you, sir?
I'm good, how are you?
Your name?
Kato Patrick.
Are you here to support the Uganda Cranes?
Yeah, I'm Ugandan.
I'm not seeing the vibe, you know? It is still inside.
Yeah.
So is Uganda winning?
Winning 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah.
Okay.
2-1, I'm sure, 2-1.
You're sure. Thank you so much for speaking to us at UBC TV. We are live here at Mandela at National Stadium, Nambole, South Africa, against Uganda in the last game of Group C. Mwamusembayo, how are you, Sebo?
Fine, thank you.
What is your name?
I'm Noah.
Noah, from where?
From Busia.
You've traveled from Busia to here?
100 kilometers.
To do what?
To come watch my team.
To support?
Yeah, to support.
Which players inspired you all that to move all that?
Okello, yeah. The magician, yeah. Call him the magician.
So is Uganda winning?
Obviously, we have to win, and we're already leading.
Thank you so much. You're the last one. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Yes. So what is your name?
Alfred.
You're here to support the Uganda Cranes?
Yes.
But I can see you're still down.
The fight will come, never mind. I'm going to charge.
Hey, you're going to charge? Yes. Are you just charging the pipe?
Yes, I do recharge. I do recharge always.
Can you imagine? So what do you think? Is Uganda qualifying tonight?
Uganda win.
Uganda win?
3-0.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank you so much for speaking to us live here at Mandela at National... Chichi. Uriutia.
Jenny Nyabo, you are going to
One.
Hey, the most Alpha Muhammad bin Osman Abdul Aziz Gemanyagan.
Oh, very dewa.
Eh, Vudena Sanawari.
And the Piros the Kolashiwano.
Zakia Bako Bulabi.
Uganda.
You are Uganda.
Uri was.
You are South Africa.
Uri was. Naiba Nang. Uri was South Africa.
Hey, what do you command? Hey, to South Africa.
I can't be a Miraloba Dojaba.
I wanted to Jagara.
Kuno church kutukeleza
Uganda akoze ebyakabi
ebiriwa
nekuba abasajja 3-0 nekuba 2-0 lwaki tujja
ono swaba afuludde naye. Thank you for watching UBC TV. How are you, Sebo?
I'm fine. How are you?
Your name?
Edrin.
Edrin.
Yeah.
Is she your sister?
Something like.
Okay, something. It is okay. I can see the vibe. You're here to support the Uganda Cranes, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think? Can Uganda make it past South Africa?
Of course.
Of course.
Yes.
You are sure. Let me speak to the lady as well. I like it when ladies stand up to support football. How are you, Nyabo?
I'm fine, thank you.
What is your name?
Geraldine.
Sorry?
Geraldine.
Oh, okay. So you're here to support the Uganda Cranes?
Yeah.
And do you think Uganda is winning?
Of course. That's a must.
It's a must?
Yeah.
Wow. I like it when ladies predict and when they like football to that extent. They're all very positive, all very sure and comfortable that Uganda is still making it to win against South Africa. Or you're just able.
Ndi bulungi nyabo lyotya gwe.
Mwani.
Nze Sentongo Frank.
Omuzira nkima. Ndiriddewa.
Ndidde Nansana.
Ovudde Nansana.
Bagamba twaliyo babbi ne waliyo bakapiira.
Mwebale kubeerayo.
Gye tuli.
Oze kuwagira.
Uganda.
Gugwa gutya.
Bajja tukubeemu.
Wanje?
Bajja tukubeemu.
Naye Sento.
Bajja tukubeemu. Amagye mazima.
Uganda teyitawo.
Yasinga mwana wa gwali Algeria nabaga bajja tukuba 3.
Kati kuguno.
Mujja kunoonya nga batukubyemu.
Byeyogera obijjawa.
Ate bijjawa gwe gwali Algeria nabijjawa 3.
Agambye Uganda bagikubemu bwereere. Avudde Nansana. Oli otya?
I'm okay.
What's your name?
Agre.
Agre from where?
Nadia.
From where?
Nadia.
From Nadia. You're here to support Uganda?
Sure.
What do you think of this game?
It's going to be an amazing game, given that I've watched all the previous games. I'm expecting a lot from Uganda today, and I think Uganda is going to win 2-1.
Uganda is winning?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So how are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm called William Amue from Chiwatule. This is a win for Uganda, 1-0.
A sure win?
Yeah, a sure win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming to Nambole Mandela National Stadium and for supporting the Uganda Cranes. We are live at UBC TV, UBC Channel 2024, and we are still interacting with the many fans that have come here to support the Uganda Cranes. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Your name?
Nathan.
What are you showing?
Our little cafe.
Why are you here?
We are here to support Uganda Cranes. Uganda Cranes, oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Uganda Cranes, oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Gugwa satwemu.
Ani awangula.
Uganda teka.
Ani ateba.
Uganda.
Ani atebera Uganda.
Muganda wange.
Banang, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
Your name?
I'm called Metal Prince.
Metal Prince.
Alali.
Where have you come from?
We are straight.
So you're here to support Uganda?
Of course.
What do you think of that game?
2-0 in favor of Uganda.
In favor of Uganda.
Automatic Okero is scoring and let me give Judy.
And Jude. Okay. Thank you so much for giving us that prediction. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing?
Your name?
Ambrose Okong.
Ambrose.
Okong.
Okong.
Yes, yes.
Where have you come from?
Shire Petroleum.
Oh, okay. So what do you think of this game, South Africa against Uganda?
It is going to be quite an intense match.
Yes.
Where it's going to be 2-1 in favor of Uganda.
2-1?
Yes.
Have you been watching the matches since they started here?
Yes.
Okay.
From day one.
So what is your experience so far?
And what is worrying me so much is the midfielder, Serujugu, not going to be there. Because of the yellow card that you got, yes.
Okay.
It's a very good midfielder. Now I'm wondering how the match is going to be without that midfielder.
So that means if South Africa does something against you, you will not, you'll be like you're missing Joel. Eh?
I will definitely say that it's a very, very, very good midfielder because people can only feel your presence or your impact when you're not there.
Okay.
Just like you will only know your lover when you let him go. Okay. Yes, so that song says everything. Okay. We are going to miss Joel so much in this match, but I know Uganda is going to win. 2-1. I'm very confident about that.
Okay, thank you, Ambrose, for speaking to us live at UBC TV. How are you, madam?
I'm okay, hi.
What is your beautiful name?
I'm called Sandra.
Sandra! I can see you are already looking nice in the Uganda CRANES jersey. You're here to support Uganda?
Yeah.
Where have you come from?
From Entebbe.
From Entebbe?
Yeah.
And you're here at Mandela National Stadium?
Exactly.
Do you think Uganda is winning tonight?
Exactly. Uganda has to win.
Sure.
100%.
Thank you, Sandra. Sandra is from Entebbe, and she's thinking that Uganda is winning, whether you like it or not. She's very, very sure that Uganda is winning. Okay, so thank you so much for moving with us. Of course, we have been here at Mandela National Stadium, Nambole, talking and interacting with so many fans that have turned here to support the Uganda CRANES. And we have told you that since the CHAN tournament began, everything and anything that you want to know, you get it live at UBC TV. And right now, we are going to Forest Park. Fans Park, yes, where still we are showing you everything that is happening and the vibe that is happening there. Thank you for watching UBC TV.
Their fixtures group, and of course remain them in Uganda for the next round of football. Close up the legendary Jackson Maya. Talk to you guys about who, but first. On the mic and tell you guys who you are.
By the names of Simon Musoke, a former Villa player, a former semi-professional football player, the CEO of the Football Legends Uganda, and as usual, one of your analysts that bring to you the goods and the bads about the football game, especially in this channel. Welcome aboard to our good viewers. Happy to have you here.
Well, it's the Total Energies Confederation of African Football Chan 2024. It's been happening since the 2nd day of August. It's 17 match days we've in and around the East African community. Remember, it's a dress rehearsal. The AFCON 2027 that will come up with the see as we there's got to be a team or two. The rest of the others. Following the Championship of African Nations this Paricholan 2024. What is the first of all,
we come and qualification game to the badge of the nation.
That is Jackson Mayanja for you. He is a former Kampala City Council player. He's a legend of Ugandan football. He's been there, done that. Any of you that were born during my time ought to know that Jackson Mayanja played for Kampala City Council. He crossed over to El Masri. His simple translation, 100%. Jackson, before I get Simon, why did these guys give that Mia Mia? Okay, you young ones out there. Come striker, he scored goals, he created goals, and he ensured that the beautiful game maintains its true definition, because Jackson Mayanja, that ball responded to him. You would think that they are from the same blood relation. But as Simon Musoke also played football, that will not take you to that angle now. Simon, let's talk 2024 and especially this game that comes up for Ugandans. What are the ramifications? What should we expect from this game? What do you expect from this?
What do Ugandans expect from this game? I want to take it straight on from where we began our CHAN. So far in this edition, we've had the most successful CHAN we've ever had. We've been to 7 competitions, and this is the 7th one. In the 6, we never managed to qualify out of the group stages. We've never led our group. In this CHAN, we are leading our group, and today we only have one clear statement: is we win and we get out of the group as the winners of our group running into the quarterfinals. At the worst end is we can draw, and when we draw, we'll come out of our group as the second. That is if Algeria beat Niger. Going forward, what is it that the Ugandans have to look at? This is what they have to look at. Number one, we've managed to play against the South African teams 5 times, and in the 5 times we've only managed to make 2 draws, and we've lost 3 games to the South Africans. So South Africa comes to us as another opponent from the South African continent facing an East African continent. Then how good is that for us? We already have the morale in the camp, much as also South Africa is looking for the game. We have our home ground and our fantastic support on our side. Now, going into the game, this is what I'm expecting. Number one is the CRANES players duly know that today the statement is one: we have to win, and they are going to come out to win. I know the South Africans are going to come out hard, but it is us to come out, get this game, take it by its horn. It's a win or win. Then what happens going into the game? This is what happens going into the game. Going into the game, we're going to manage the first 15 minutes because the South Africans are going to come out to try to get an early goal. But we're not going to give out. We pray that the boys stand the pressure, and if God gives us the chance, yes, we'd go out there and express ourselves. We've had a little tactical downfall in our team because our midfielder, who's been the driving pin of the team, Joel Serunjoji, got 2 yellow cards, and he won't feature in this game. But I know the coaches in the days we've had have managed to handle that. So what is it that we're praying for? We're praying for a win, and I can't forget, as usual, to thank our good supporters of this game. You've made us proud. To the Ministry of Education and Sports, thank you for putting your hand behind FUFA to have this CHAN in our country.
Well, that is Simon Musoke for you, and he tells you about the ramifications of this game. Remember, the Uganda CRANES still lead on 6 points, but it's not yet guaranteed for them, especially the top spot. Maybe you would think that maybe they've got a foot in there in the quarterfinals. The first time ever they will have achieved this, but they still have to work for it. They've got to get a result from this game to ensure that they cross over into the promised land. But to Jackson Mayanja, 32 games played thus far in this championship, 67 goals scored. As a striker, is that impressive?
I think it's a good number for the competition now in this tournament, because these are local-based players. It's not so bad so far, not bad. I think boys are trying to score goals. If you look at every game, I think we have had a goal in every game, so it's not a bad scoring rate.
Yeah, that is Jackson Mayanja for you. Jackson Mayanja, I've told you, he played for Kampala City Council Football Club. He played for El Masri and Esperance. He was called Miami at El Masri for his ability to turn the ball into a cousin or brother. But he's here for you at this Total Energies CAF CHAN 2024. It's Uganda up against South Africa over the next few minutes. But in Kenya, it's Algeria playing Niger. In a game, Simon, Algeria is on 5 points. Niger is bottom of the table and out of this championship, but they still have a lot to do to determine who comes out of the group. Because if we can beat South Africa and Algeria loses to Niger, and South Africa will go through with us.
Yes, Algeria could be having maybe the same goals with us, but what is key is that head-to-head Algeria beat us. So if we happen to have the same goal difference, then Algeria will take the position, courtesy of the head-to-head scenario that was decided by CAF in this CHAN. However, what is key is that Niger is not going to walk out as a loser. They'd like to also get points to go back home and say, yes, we're out, but we showed we represented the flag high. So just in case Niger beats Algeria, then it is good for us to go. We shall have qualified, much as we shall not have qualified as the first in our group.
All right, that is the mathematics that is involved in this, but the good thing about this particular game is that Uganda for the first time comes into a game and its momentum is in its own hands. Its destiny is going to be determined by the 11 that coach Molebye Kwanso and the rest of the technical team have put out. And tell you what, we are missing, like Simon told you, we are missing Joel Serunjoji, midfield anchor man who scored the second goal for us against Niger. But we thought that there would be a couple of lads in the middle of the park, but he hasn't actually put in a strong man midfielder. The lineups that he brought out, there is a Jonah Kakande Patrick of Sports Club Vida. He is starting this particular game. Joel Mutakubia is the goalkeeper. Marvin Mugwe Richizito is the right fullback. On the left is Herbert Achai. In the center of the defense are two hard men that have conceded no goals so far. Torach Rogers and Hilary Mukundane. Jackson Mayanja, we've gone 2 games without conceding a goal, and the coach maintains the same defensive partnership that has seen us through this. As a coach, right decision?
Yeah, I think you don't change a winning team. You cannot change a winning team, and I think they have done a wonderful job. 2 games minus conceded a single goal. They have really fought, put their heart. They have fought for the badge. They have fought for the country.
Yeah, but in the midfield, Jackson Mayanja, I know you are more going forward during your days, but you needed an anchorman, the Georgian Simbes of this world, to ensure that they protect you and get the ball to you. We are missing Joel Serunjoji, and today what the coach has done, he has introduced Patrick Jonah Kakande, and that means this leaves us with one holding midfielder, Enoch Sebagala. Doesn't that make us lose? Because the rest of the blacks up front look forward. Jude Semugabi, Regan Impande, Alan Okello.
I think the only thing that he has brought in a player who is an attacking player, that we need to win this game tonight. We need to win this game tonight. The only problem that even the South Africans are not so hard. They are playing that crafty type of football. So I think the only problem would come when the defending part comes in. But going forward, I think Patrick Kakande is the right person, was the right player to bring in on the absence of the other Joel Serunjoji.
Yeah, the South Africans are boss of a couple of players. Tabiso Kutumela, we've seen him, he's non-attached, but of course with alignments to Memory Sundowns, he's in there and looking for a team maybe that can take him on. And this is one of those games he's very sure that the world is watching, because it's against Uganda, the hosts, and it's for a place in the quarterfinals. Simon Musoke, can we take the South Africans for granted that we can have only one solid midfielder, no double pivot this time round? Because I don't think Kakande can do the double pivot. He's going to play ahead.
We can't take them for granted, but what is key that our fans out there need to know is that once you start attacking, then the team you're playing against reduces on the way it is attacking you. So I'm expecting that much as we are looking at only Enoch Sebagala, we have a young man in the names of Karim Watambala, who I think is going to balance the gap, to balance it with Enoch and Karim Watambala. However, what is very key for the Ugandans in today's game is to look out for a one causer. I think that is Kutumela in the South African team. He's the chief supplier, I think the best supplier of the ball in this CHAN tournament today. And once we close out Koza, the problem we're thinking about in the midfield won't happen. But for as long as we can't outmark Koza, then we're going to have a very big gap and we'll miss Joel.
Yeah, of course, the South African coach Molefi Nseki has put out a squad that can hurt Uganda, and if we are not dead careful, especially in transition, we may be a suspect. Jackson Mayanja, the South Africans play off every kind of football. They can play tiki-taka and off the long ball. How can we get against them?
And I think that is the most important thing, like I said earlier on, that we've brought in a team which is going to attack for this game because we need a win. And the only problem will be how do we press when we don't have the ball? When we lose the possession, we need to have the pressing. And that is a very, very, it has been always a problem in our type of football. But I think today, the Cranes need to really to be very, very, very careful about the South African type of football. And when we lose the ball, we need to press hard.
Of course, for those of you that believe in superstition, I don't actually do. The Uganda Cranes have been phenomenal when playing away from home in this championship of Africa. No, when playing at home. When playing away in this Championship of African Nation, we played away against Guinea and we won that game 3-0. We were at home against Niger, and of course, yes, we won the game, but it wasn't the best of results, best of performances that you can write home about. But today, we play away again. Simon, do you believe in superstition?
I'm not a believer in superstition, but it works. But this tournament is this tournament. It has to be put on record that in this tournament, in every game, Cranes has scored. That in every game where Cranes has scored, we've managed to take home the 3 points. So what is going to be key today is how we find the first goal for the Cranes. Then, in the issues of defending, yes, we're ready to go, and the boys are there to bring the results home.
Of course, I continue to thank the government of Uganda, the government of Kenya and Tanzania for enabling Pamoja to come to East Africa. It's been a wonderful tournament for us thus far, 17 match days, and of course, even in the group that has no East African nation per se, in terms of the host, Sudan is leading in Group D, Uganda is leading in Group C, and of course, Tanzania and Kenya already through in Group A and B. Uganda looking to become the other East African nation to go through to the quarterfinals. Jackson Mayanja, you've been through such games in the past. How much pressure are these boys feeling?
First of all, I think they have come very far to reach at this stage, whereby they need a qualification game today, and this is the game. It has come today, tonight. There's no any other day, and the pressure was there before in the first game against Algeria, and after that, I think the pressure is too small, not so big. They have really managed to come from behind to uplift the morale of the players, and I think everybody in the camp is okay now and ready to fight for the country.
As we went ahead with our broadcast from the fan zone at the King's Park in Goyogere, of course I would like to thank DJ Tony Wallace. DJ Tony Wallace, you're going to call my family at home and tell them that because of you, you've re-energized my old mojo, and I'm going to go out tonight and party because you've been simply awesome and wonderful. The music you played here before us has been magnificent. We didn't miss coming here early in the day because we arrived around 8 a.m. and we've lived through your music. Thank you very much, everyone here. Thank you very much, Government of Uganda. Thank you very much, the Local Organizing Committee. Thank you very much, Ministry of Education and Sports. Thank you very much, Federation of Uganda Football Associations that ensured that Kibo Media is up here with us, and we are going to enjoy a wonderful night. When the football starts, I know we shall enjoy it. The Cranes have got to work for the result, but I know it will come. But without that, there is nothing else that we need to celebrate before the Cranes can get the result. But after the Cranes get the result, and whether they do or not, by the way, we are going to be entertained by a couple of artists in Uganda, and none beats them for tonight. Palazzo. Palazzo is one musician who's going to come here and he's going to come down here and do his thing for us amidst the music. There is no difference between sport and music. Sport and music move and live together. Thank you very much, everyone that has kept us entertained. The B13 of Biranji Ranji, you've been one of those that has kept us entertained throughout the day, and hopefully as we build into this big game, it's going to be one that we shall enjoy the icing on the cake with the Uganda Cranes victory in this. If you've just joined, the Cranes are playing South Africa at the Mandela National Stadium, Nambole, formerly a fortress. Of course, there are times when you lose games, but we win most of the games down there. And tonight is one of those days where a result for us will see us through for the very first time in the knockout phases of the Championship of African Nations, where Uganda first played in 2011 in Sudan. We've been through all the editions that have come thereafter, and here we are with about a few minutes to kick off historic game where we can all say, I was there where the Cranes were qualifying. Simon Musoke, as we prepare to go down to the stadium, the South Africans have assembled a squad that can hurt Uganda. How important is the 12th man down at the stadium to energize the boys?
The 12th player, who we call the football fan, is extremely critical. When you look at the 3 matches we played, in the first match against Algeria, all the fans were downtrodden. You could see their body language. What happens when you're in the middle of that field and the 12th player is doing their job, giving you the support, calling you where your morale is down, then I'm very sure that if the 12th player does play his part, we're going to have the best of the game today. However, what is it that the Ugandans want? We've been to a very long time where football has been pushed by government and the federation. Unfortunately, we've not been able to make it to the table of men. So today, here comes a chance. It is at home, and what do we need? Nothing else apart from the win. So if we want the 12th player to play his part, let's go out there, let's hunt for that goal. I'm 100% sure the 12th person will give us all they have to give us.
I'm going to request a colleague of ours who's joined us as we carried out this broadcast, Haruna Chobe, to join us, because Haruna Chobe is the one of the lads in this country who knows a lot about football. The only thing I'm going to tell him, I'm going to request him to tell Ugandans is who Jackson Mayanja actually is. I could not take on that role because Haruna Chobe is the only one who's been there and knows exactly what Jackson Mayanja did on the football pitch and how many of Come, it's my set, come, don't worry, come. No, come. Haruna Chobe is attached to Viper Sports Club in Uganda, but no one in Uganda knows the history of football like he actually does. And I'm going to request you to talk to Ugandans about who Jackson Mayanja is.
Good evening, viewers, and welcome to yet again another epic crash when Uganda will be fighting to qualify for the quarterfinals of this African Nations Championship for the first time in our history. Amidst us is a football legend, Jackson Mayanja, Mia, 100%. And most of you do not know how that name came about, but with us here, we have a football legend. Jackson Mayanja, as he is popularly known, came to the football limelight in 1985 as a ball boy. He was acting as a ball boy during league matches at Nachivubo Stadium, and those of you who were around that time, you used to see a younger little lad doing the work at Nachivubo Stadium. So in 1985, Police FC spotted the talent of a younger lad and they recruited him to be part of their first division team. However, he was used sparingly, being a young boy. And in 1987, KCCA Football Club spotted the little Jackson Mayanja and recruited him into their ranks. That very year, the late soccer wizard Filippo Mondi was nearing his end of the career, and Jackson Mayanja was looked at as his successor just at the age of 17 years. That very year, KCCA won the Uganda Cup, and Jackson Mayanja won his first ever silverware within KCCA ranks. KCC beat Sports Club Villa 1-0 in the Uganda Cup final, and that goal was scored by Frank Chaze. And in 1988, Jackson Mayanja made his debut on the continent when KCC qualified to represent Uganda in the Africa Cup Winners' Cup, and the tie was against Kalamu FC of Democratic Republic of Congo, and Jackson Mayanja featured in that game despite KCC losing 1-0, but the guy had announced his presence on the Ugandan football scene. He made his debut for KCCA in the league against in Zambia in 1987 in a 3-1 win for KCCA. And in 1989, Jackson Mayanja suffered a career-threatening injury, and that was a knee injury. Everybody thought he had left the scene, but the late Elvis Adipondo offered to pay for his operation in Nairobi, so he did not play football throughout to that year, 1989. In 1990, he returned back, fully recharged, and he was part of the KCCA team which won the Uganda Cup. That was his second trophy within just 3 years. That was also a Uganda Cup final where KCCA beat Sports Club Vida 3-0. And among the scorers was Jackson Mayanja. Then in 1991 and 1992, Jackson Mayanja was part of the KCCA team which won the league of 1981 before moving to El Mesel in 1992. El Mesel is from Egypt. Having spotted his brilliant talent, he was recruited in 1992, and in that team, that's where Mayanja Jackson made his name. And the Arabs loved the lad. That's when they named him Mia Mia, which means in Swahili it's 100%, comparing to the talents Mayanja exhibited while on the Egyptian League. In 1995, Jackson Mayanja fell out with El Mesel and returned back to Uganda. But he spent here like just a year, and then Esperance of Tunisia recruited him that particular year. But after just 6 months, Mayanja returned to Uganda, and he captained the KCC to their 1997 league title. And in 1998, he was part of that team until when a career-threatening injury in 2000 forced him out of the game. So he started, he embarked on the coaching role. He started at URA. He is the guy who brought URA to the Super Uganda Premier League. That was 2001. From then on, Mayanja has been acting as a coach for different clubs. He was even once at our own Vipers during 2007, 2008, and 2009. So briefly, that's the Jackson Mayanja with you here, and maybe what I cannot exclude out of his profile, he once converted to Islam. That was once in Egypt when the fans loved him so much. A fan donated a horse to him and even gave out his daughter for Jackson to marry. But Jackson Mayanja decided to come back to Uganda to stay with his wife, and currently they have kids. Of course, in Buganda, we don't count kids, but he is a married man and happily living. He has a soccer academy and a school back in Mukono.
Well, that is Haruna Chobe. Don't go, Haruna, remain here. You came in late, you're a late comer, so you will stand here. Of course, at halftime, we shall bring you Majida Nantanda. Majida Nantanda is a camp instructor, one of those in Uganda, I think the earliest to ever achieve that status. A few women in Uganda do study football up to those levels that she did, but she is up there amongst those that can break down a game of football for you, but she will join us at halftime. Of course, Haruna Chobe, you came in, we're talking about a big game that comes up for us. I'm going to give you a moment before I task Jackson Mayanja to come back again to talk to Ugandans about this particular game, especially that Coach Molebie Kwanso has not gone for Marvin Youngman in the defensive midfield role to replace Joel Serojeju, who is out injured, and also importantly, Marvin Youngman is not even on the squad today.
Of course, going into this game, it's very crucial for the nation, and I believe every Ugandan will be playing that we get the required result. You know, when you are going to play a game and you have two options to take. Sometimes it kind of comes with a lot of pressure on the boys, because to be sincere, we have ever been in this kind of situation in this very African Nations Championship. You remember very well in our second appearance in South Africa, we were in the same group with Burkina Faso, Zimbabwe, and Morocco. And in that particular tournament, we had a game against Burkina Faso, which announced the arrival of Yunus Sentamu Jr. He scored 2 goals, and then we went ahead for the next game. We played against Zimbabwe, which we drew 0-0. So in our third game, we played against Moroccans, and that particular match, we needed draw, just like the same situation we are in now. And in Morocco, we needed a win. And at the end of the game, we lost that particular match 3-1, failing to qualify for the quarterfinals. And the first forward, in the last edition, when we were in Algeria, you remember we opened it up with the DR Congo, we drew 0-0, and then beat up on Senegal 1-0. That's goal which was scored by Milton Kalisa. We went in our final match with the Ivory Coast, needing exactly the same result as we want today. At the end of the game, we lost it to Ivory Coast 3-1. So all Ugandans will now be praying for history not to repeat itself. But I believe the difference now and then is we are in neutral countries. But today, we are at our home ground in front of our own fans who have been passionate about this team. They have done everything possible to see that the Cranes perform. And believe you me, they have been part of this progress. And going into this, I play the pressure do not mount on the boys. Because when you are in such kind of a situation and playing at home, you might end up having much pressure, which at the end of the day might play it into the hands of the opponents. But when you look at this South Africa, the way they played against Niger, the way they played against Guinea, you believe we have a goal. We are better prepared. And if it's not now, I think it will never be. Because, believe you me, 7 appearances at the African Nations Championship without qualifying from the group stages is quite a lot. So it's now or never, but I believe we have whatever it takes to jump that hurdle.
Well, that is Aruna Show. I told you he's a maestro when it comes to memory of sports events that happen in Uganda, especially football. Jackson Mayanja, you've got a big profile in football, but let's first maintain our focus on this championship of African nations. Chobe has told you that twice before we've bottled it when we are nearing qualification to go to the knockout phases. When was the last time you saw a Ugandan team play through pressure?
You remember the game between Kenya and Uganda in 2012 in Nambole? I think that was the time where pressure mounted so much and so big. Unlike here, because this CHAN is at home, and if you look at the team is balanced. And I think there's not much pressure today because we already have 7 points, 6 points, sorry, 6 points. And we see we are on the top of the group. We are really nearing the qualification, but only that we need to win this game to be very, very comfortable in today's game.
Yeah, just a reminder to you, in case you've just joined, it's the Total Energies Confederation of African Football CHAN 2024. It comes to you from the 3 East African countries of Kenya, Tanzania, and Uganda. And the match day 17 is here in Uganda and in Kenya. It's Algeria against Niger at the Nyayo Stadium. All these are in Group C, as is Uganda and South Africa. As it stands, Uganda on 6 points, and the 2 South Africa and Algeria on 5. Of course, Niger is out of the equation. It's about the 3 countries that have got to strike strive so hard and win a game of football to ensure that they qualify to go to the next round of football. For Uganda, it's a monumental game that every one of us would love to say, I was there when the Uganda Cranes were qualifying for the very first time into the knockout football of the CHAN 2024. But for those of you that don't know, but the CHAN is about monies as well. If you finish third in the group, you win yourself $300,000 US. When you finish fourth, you take $200,000 US. That means there's still a lot to play for outside of the fact that we're looking to qualify to go into the round of 8 for the very first time. Simon Musoke, before we cross over to Peter Otai, who is waiting on standby to give Ugandans his melodies in terms of commentary, what is your final analysis?
My final analysis is going to be around the point you asked Jackson about the pressure in the camp. I want to stand in the brain or minds of a football fan. Number one is the players at the national team have been selected from the cream de la cream of our local league. That means they have the experience. And when you get to the national team, with all these fans out here coming to watch their cream de la cream, we don't expect anything less of a result in this game. We might say this will come up, that will come up, but the Ugandans want a result out of the game. What is my analysis of the game? My analysis of the game is, number one, like I said, there's a gentleman that we need to outmark that is called Koza. Once we outmark Koza,
Malibongwe,
because he handles more than 30% of all South African passes. So if we close that out, it means we've closed out play on South Africa. Two, the South Africans are coming out to outmark Alan Okello, who has been a darling to the crowds and a darling of the tournament. I'm only happy that they brought in another young man who is donning our shirt 10 in the names of the Villa young man. Patrick Kakande. Patrick Kakande is equally as lethal as Alan Okello. So if the South Africans forget and outmark Alan, we still have another creator of chances, because the Ugandan team has always suffered because we are short of the people that are creators and quick thinkers in the final third of our opponents. But today going out, we can only pray for them. I know the coach has done his mathematics, and by now, with the money coming from State House, the 1.2 billion, I know the boys are in for it, and they'd like to leave a mark, because once you miss this chance, it might not come back again in your career. So what we're praying for, we have a very good result. Good enough, when you look at the Ugandan goals, they've not been coming from one individual, they've been scattered around, which gives us another opportunity of getting a goal from somewhere, somehow, at one point of time. Lastly but not least, like I said before, in every game, the Cranes have scored. In this CHAN tournament, they have won. South Africa has only had a draw, and in their last 11 outings, they've conceded. So it means it is a team that is conceding goals. What do we do? If they concede goals, let's push it out, score that goal, defend it, get the 3 points, or push out at the worst. Maybe they would score a goal against us, as we pray for Niger to do its work on Algeria.
Okay, when I was leaving office to come to the fan zone at the King's Park here at Bweyogerere, a colleague of mine told me that, Barnes, let's give this to God. And if we are to give this to God, I'm going to quote from Exodus 11:21, which clearly says that Moses stretched out his hands to the sea, and that very night the Lord drove the sea back using strong eastern winds, and of course the sea dried and the sea divided itself, and the Israelites walked through and went to the promised land. The Israelites in this case are the 11 that Molebie Kwanso has set out for the first half, are the thousands of fans down at the Mandela National Stadium Nambole, and the others, including many at the fan zone here at the King's Park in Bweyogerere, whom the Lord has got to help us succeed after 90 minutes. But Peter Tai is waiting on standby for commentary, and I do enjoy a first half of football that may come with goodies for Uganda.
All to a night where destiny hangs in the balance. History, they say, is written by those that dare to dream. And tonight, at the cathedral of Ugandan sport, the Uganda Cranes, sick with anticipation, the mood electric already here. You can see what it means for many of those who have come here early. Some of the fans have been here as early as 3 p.m. prompt, and they want to make sure that they witness history unfold in their very own eyes. As the South African flag is stretched out, as so is the Uganda Cranes flag. Questions linger in very many heads. This man on your screen